Speed number 15 July 2016. AP interspeed 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Now start. Ladies and gentlemen, I am grateful to the sponsors of this meeting for extending this opportunity to me to share with you my thoughts on some of the basic problems facing by the country in the present days. At the outset, I would like to make it very clear that the views that I express today are purely personal and do not in any way reflect the policy of the government. I would very much like to talk to you on the problem of unemployment. I have chosen this subject deliberately as it is of great relevance to us in the present time. Our future depends on the way we work out priorities in tackling this issue. Ever since we embarked on planning on a scientific and massive scale, we have undertaken many far reaching measures in the economic, social, and educational fields in the country. In spite of the progress that we have achieved in different fields, we find that some of the basic issues still remain unsolved. The growing spectra of unemployment continues to stare us in the face and haunt us, and this grave issue threatens to set at failure all our sincere attempts for development. Before independence, we had only one priority, and that was to achieve political freedom. All other issues were relegated to the background. The entire nation stood as one man under the dynamic leadership of the father of the nation to free the country from its political bondage. It was considered that for realizing this objective, no price was too great. It was only due to the sacrifices of millions of our countrymen and women that we could attain freedom within a short space of time, and that too through peaceful means. Keeping this in view, I feel reassured that in spite of the many difficulties that we encounter, we will be able to achieve our objectives on the economic, social, and other fronts, provided we have the same determination, dedication, and unity as were displayed in winning our independence. From the beginning, our goal of planning was very clear, and it was to establish a society free and from want. Many handicaps that the nation had to face soon after independence put a very heavy burden on the slender resources of free India. During the early years of our first 5-year plan, we had to concentrate our efforts on securing some measures our of equilibrium by correcting the imbalances in the economy. It was realized from the beginning that we had to reach the social and economic objectives through more rapid growth of the economy by increasing productivity of the weaker units and widening opportunities of productive work and employment to the common man, and particularly the less privileged sections of the society. All these have to be achieved through peaceful and democratic means. No doubt this is a monumental task, but yet it is possible through the willing and sustained cooperation and participation of people of our country at an early date. Letter, dear sirs, we have great pleasure in introducing ourselves as the sole selling agents of cotton make in Hyderabad and as the principal suppliers to the government of Telangana through their approved list of contractors for supplying their requirements in cotton cloth, linen sheets, tablecloth, etc. We established our company as in the year 1965. We have had the proud privilege of being the regular source of supply to the local government since 50 years. We are at present interested in establishing contacts with your company in the matter of securing wholesale dealership as far as your woolen goods are concerned. In the above circumstances, we shall be obliged if you can send by return of post your catalog of the goods together with samples and price list thereof. The time for calling the tenders by the government is drawing closer, and as such, we are eager to see that a deal is struck with one of the companies of your repute as early as possible. The terms of our payment being cash on delivery. We expect highly competitive rates from you. We will be pleased to furnish you any more particulars if you require. Thanking you, yours faithfully. Stop.